Welcome to the Word Life of your boy Mark. Here's how I'm going to do this. A lot of people think that I talk a lot of shit. But word on the street is, if you didn't know me back when I was in middle and elementary school, I didn't talk. I walked. In order to talk, you must walk before you talk. You learn movement before you learn the ability to have a cognitive way of speaking and saying things. I can speak. I may have autism. I may be limited on some of the things I say and do, but I make up for it because over time I developed a very, very high language in talking and in doing. I talk a good game and I play a good game. I may not win every time, but hey, at least I don't keep my losses down on the ground. I pick myself back up, brush the stuff off my shirt, brush the stuff off my shorts, brush it off my shirt, and keep going stronger. My tank may be on low, but on the real, what's going on, baby? What's going on? But on the real, I may flap a lot. Y'all may say I'm a fuckboy and everything, but here's the real thing y'all don't know about me, and y'all starting to see it. I have a passion. Playing basketball is my passion. My job and my family are life. Life till death shows her grim-like face to me. I may not hang out with my family a lot, but out of all honesty, well, I heard that, baby. I heard that. I make critics into believers. When I was 7 to 8 years old, I was diagnosed with a leg disability called cerebral palsy. That's why you see my legs are always skinny. And over time, I was never able to build up the strength and mass in my legs. But don't get me wrong. I've been doing a lot of leg workouts, a lot of leg exercises, and you know what? They've gained strength. They said to me when I was 6 or 7 years old, if I did not get an operation on me, just rapping and tapping at the same time. I had a leg condition that needed a procedure done to it. The doctor told me, my mom, when I went to the hospital at 6 years old, if they did not do the operation on me, I would be confined to a wheelchair. So I had to put up with a lot of criticism, chastisement, just name it, belittling, insulting, whatever you want to call it, whatever you slice the cake. They said that I look like a frog. Okay? Well, here's my thing. If I look like a frog, how come I'm jumping up? How come I'm jumping up in life? In order to jump, you gotta use your feet. You can't jump with your hands. You can jump like that. You can't jump with your hands. So how you gonna say that I'm a frog when I hop? When every time when I hop up, you take 5 steps back. How you gonna call it? How are you gonna do that? This is what I've been always telling people, especially the younger kids. The younger kids look up to me, and they see me role model. And I tell them every day, I had to tell a kid the other night, in his fourth basketball game. I'm not mentioning the person's name. I have respect and love for that kid. He has guts. He has balls. He has a high amount of confidence because of what I told him the other night before his game. I said to this individual, they played against a team that was twice their size and looked like college kids. Like 6'7", 200 some pounds. They can just run right through them guys sitting above the paint. I told him, don't let that size intimidate you. Show your opposition who's boss. I've told him that when I was at LA Fitness, balling LA Fitness, I played against guys that were 6'7", 6'9", 7'2", and I still blocked them. They went in for a high dunk, and I still blocked the crap out of them. I played defense. I locked them down. They may have been lengthy as heck, but still, I had a high enough vertical to block their jump. Hey, Mike, what's up, bro? Don't limit yourself to things you can't do. Keep going hot. You start here, you go all the way up within time. You do. You go all the way up in time. When I was 9, 10 years old, I was told I couldn't, by many people, many kids that are older than me, saying that, oh, he can't do shit. A young man, when I was 9 years old, I was only 4'11" and about 35 pounds. I was a stick. I still consider a stick now, but now in terms of being healthy. Y'all can see that I'm in massive, not massive, but in just right of great shape. I don't miss a gym day. I don't try to anyway. Even if I do go to the gym, I don't always post my gym days. I keep it on the low. But anyway, I was told at 9 years old that I couldn't play sports. I couldn't play football because of my size. Well, here's the thing. We got a couple kids out there at a park, 10 of us, and I was the tiniest kid on the field. Only about 4'11" and a half, and only weighed about 45, 50 pounds. Go figure. Because my metabolism was not right yet. My metabolism was very low. I ate a lot, but I couldn't gain shit. Here's what I did. They said, man, that man can't do shit. Alright? We had a guy that was 5'10" and about 215 pounds. Not saying who he was. We were all in the same grade level. He went to run the ball past me. I darted right and speared the crap out of him. Talking about a 50-pound, 4'11" size black kid that had no athleticism in his body or in his soul or in his mind. And he speared the crap out of a 5'11", 215-pound fullback that played on the Lakeland Destroyers from 6th to 7th grade. I shut them up. I went up to him, I said, play check, boy. I may be small, but don't underestimate me. And I got respect from him. He came up, shook my hand. I said, thank you. Okay, thank you. So they put me a quarterback. All right? And as a quarterback, you got to be the tallest guy on your offensive line, because if you have if you have a 6'7" quarterback that can't, let me tell you about it. If you have a 5'11" quarterback that has offensive linemen that are over 6'5" and it's 200 plus pounds, and he can't see over his offensive line to get a 4'9" receiver, that means his offensive line is not protecting him. Now, me being as skinny as heck and I was fast. I was a fast guy for my size. What I did was I took the quarterback position. I was in the pocket, standing back like this. And what I did, hold up, I'll show you. I'll be right back. This is what I did. I stood in the pocket like this, did a couple left-hand fakes, stood in the back. I launched that. I launched it 35 yards over a linebacker that was 6 inches taller than me, had a hand on had 2 fingers on the ball, and he still caught a guy for a touchdown. I said, "What's up?" Of course, the next possession, I got sacked. Then I shook and did a little himmy, still, and then I ran it in the end zone and got my first and goal. 2 plays later, after a second down, charged it in, gave my running back. There you go. Hold on a second. Sorry for the wait, though. Okay, so on to the next story. I started playing basketball when I was only 5th grade. And the only move I learned was behind the back. Okay, ever since that time. And then I used to do a granny shot. Flip it right on up like that. The granny shot. You wanna know how many times I missed that hoop when I did a granny shot? I'm not even gonna talk about that. But here's the thing, when I got into my junior year in high school, we had basketball beginning class. And we had to do suicides back and forth for cardio. We had to do a 3-man fast break. And we had to pass it at least 3 times back to each other on the way on fast break, defensive transition. And you all know what we did? Every time I went in, I went and made a layup. And then I didn't start getting real good until later on. And now look at me now. Making steps back, popping that ball out of that nigga hand, crossing him up, tossing up behind the back pass. Didn't keep that last one. See, I was limited with a lot of disabilities, but the one thing people couldn't take away from me was my heart and my tenaciousness. And of course, my handsome, good looks. I still made it, and everything I did, whether it was good or bad, I got penalized for it. Hey, it's part of life. You're gonna have people that are gonna try to push you down, but what you gotta do, you never, ever give in. If you don't give up, if you give in, you always will give up. I have the heart of a champion. An old man once said back a long time ago, he said, never underestimate the true heart of a champion. No matter what no matter what he wants to try to achieve. Never let negativity bring down the positive side of you. Never do it. Word life.